And be gentle because it can get a little sensitive right here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply my liner. And this gets a little bit clumpy, so you might have to wipe it off on the sides of the jar. And if your gel liner dries out, you can just pop it in the microwave for a couple seconds, and it should liquefy into a nice consistency, and you should be able to use it again. So the sun's starting to come out, so this might look a little strange. Okay, so what I tend to do is to start towards the middle and just gently pull your brush as close to your lash line as you can so it looks more natural. And try to keep it to a thin line because you are, you know, it is the daytime and you are going to work, so you don't want a ton of eye makeup on. Just pull it across your lash line. And sometimes with this it takes a couple of tries to really get the shadow right. There we go. So you're just going to pull it along your lash line here. And you can push your brush too if that gives you better coverage. Okay, so I left this part a little bare and I left the inner corner bare because you're just going to take a little on your brush and you're going to be really, really careful because this stuff is kind of a pain in the butt if it smudges. So just get it, you know, close to the lash line. Try and do it neatly because everyone wants that perfect look. And match it up with the line that you did in the middle. Okay. And now put a little bit more on your brush. And you have this tape as a barrier. So when you're doing the end of your eyeliner, you can use the tape as a guide. So I close my eye and I try and make this a nice even line. The way that I do it cat eye is that I close my eye and make sure that the line is straight across because that'll give you a nice little triangle at the end. This does take a lot of practice. So just do a little bit. I didn't end up really doing a cat eye there, but that's okay. So gently take off the tape and you'll see that you have a nice sharp line right there. So I screwed it up a little bit, so I'm going to smudge as much of that mistake as I can away. And I use this smudge eye sponge. I call it my eyeliner corrector. If you have a couple little mistakes, no one's really going to notice. It's okay. Okay, so that is a nice, simple eyeshadow look. And now you are going to take the eyeliner brush again and just go on your lower lash line so it doesn't look so bare. You can smooth it with your fingertip a little bit. And your eyes will always look more open if you use white near your tear duct. So I use the e.l.f. eye brightener and just smudge a little bit right near my tear duct. And that'll open up your eyes. You can do it up here too. And just smudge it with your finger. And if you would like, you can choose to line your waterline. But if you're not comfortable with that, then that's fine. Okay. And then you are going to apply your mascara. I am in love with the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And again, it's really cheap, and I love it. It makes your lashes look amazing. So just wiggle it on, because that's how you avoid clumping. Take your brush and wiggle it. Okay. And for sake of time, I'm just going to do this one eye. I fix my eyebrows because they're blonde and they're a little patchy and it's not a good look. So I take the e.l.f. eyeshadow kit, and it has a little wax here and then powder here to go over. And I lost the brush, so I use the Eco Tools concealer brush. So you just dab it in the waxy side, and you trace your brows and sort of fill them in where you want them. And then you take the powder and smooth it in, and your brows look a lot more uniform. It's really light in here, so I'm not sure if you can see the difference, but just dab it on there. Make sure you don't go too dark with it, because if you're really blonde and you use this one, it can end up looking a little bit green, which is something you definitely won't want. Okay, so don't think I have to do anything else. I normally just use like a chapstick or a liquid balm or something. I like this e.l.f. liquid lipstick. It's a little bit red, but you just twist it up and put it on your lips, and it's nice and minty. It tastes really good. Okay. And to finish everything off, I really, really like this e.l.f. HD finishing powder. It's pretty much a dupe for the MAC finishing powder, except it's about $40 cheaper, give or take. This is $6, and it has a sponge with it, but I prefer to use my big plushy brush because I feel like the sponge kind of cakes the powder on and it looks weird. So just swirl this powder onto your skin, and that'll cover up where the foundation was a little bit sticky on you. And this gives you a really nice, poreless, airbrushed, flawless look. It's really, really great. So, sweep it on there, sweep it over your eyelids, over your eyebrows, everywhere. It's awesome. And now, if you ever have any issues with your eyeliner, like straying or whatever, you can take your concealer brush and your concealer and just dab a little on your hand and dip it in and smooth it wherever you have little strays, and it should cover it up pretty nicely. So, okay, that is my first tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know whatever you would like to see. So I hope that this was of some use to you. So have a good day, guys.